Welcome to another episode of Culture Shock. My name is Shawn Galloway, the president of ProAct Safety. Has anyone ever provided you feedback? Maybe when you were younger, or maybe still today, you perform on some sort of team. Maybe you were on an individual sport, or maybe you had a team sport that you participated in. Hopefully you can think back about a really good coach that you've had, and hopefully you can think back to some positive feedback that they've provided you that helped you excel in your performance. Maybe another way that you've received feedback is you're driving down the road and you get pulled over for doing something you shouldn't have been doing, and you have some feedback from the local law enforcement. Usually that's not the best type of feedback. Have you ever been driving down the road and you know you're wearing your seatbelt, you know that you're obeying all the laws, and a law enforcement officer comes in behind you and follows you for a few miles? Do you get excited? Yes, I get an opportunity to meet the local law enforcement. Or are you thinking through your head, what did I do? Did I stop back there? I know I'm wearing this. When people think that the type of feedback that they're about to receive is a policing type of feedback, usually they're not happy, positive, and excited about that opportunity. So what we've done in several different workshops, and I would encourage you to do this as well with your local leadership, with your supervisors, with your managers, and sometimes even with fellow employees, is propose to them this scenario. If we could come across as safety police, what are all the things that we could do? Set them together in a couple of groups and brainstorm for 5 to 10 minutes. Have them document all the things that they could do to give the impression that we're policing for things in safety. And then at the end of that, review these things out loud and say, do we currently do any of these things? You'll be surprised how many things that we'll come up with that could provide the impression that we're policing in safety are things that we're actually currently doing. Then flip that and start getting them to think about, what are all the characteristics of a coach? Think about back to those coaches that I talked about. What are all the things that you remember when you think of their characteristics? And several different things are going to come to mind: a good motivator, a good listener. Have them document all the different things that they think of when they think of a good coach. Then have them brainstorm for the next 5 to 10 minutes on what are all the different things that we could do to provide or leave a coaching impression with the individuals that we're giving feedback to. It's critical that we move in safety from being perceived as a cop to a coach if we're going to be successful at reaching excellence in any area of operational performance. If you have any comments that you'd like to share, there are several different ways to do so. You can post a comment here at Canadian Occupational Safety Magazine's website. You can email me at info@proactsafety.com, or please visit my podcast and blog site at www.safetycultureexcellence.com and leave your comments there as well. Thank you for all that you do. See you next time.